Tonight, I'm going to discuss the unethical decisions made by Tennessee Commerce Bank and how its failure led to one of the largest bank failures in Tennessee history. Tennessee Commerce Bank was established in 2000 and located in Franklin, Tennessee. The bank offered various retail and commercial banking services to small and medium sized businesses, professionals, and entrepreneurs in the area, and had a footprint of approximately 250 miles around the Nashville area. Tennessee Commerce Bank operated slightly different than normal retail banks. Instead of having multiple branch locations to serve customers, they operated from a single location. In 2008, while most financial institutions were starting to limit their lending and adjust their underwriting practices in regards to the economic downturn in 2008, Tennessee Commerce Bank actually increased their lending by acquiring, originating, and underwriting $1 billion worth of loans in only 3 years. So one might ask the question, in an economic downturn, if banks are limiting their lending, how were they able to increase their lending? Well, the answer is very simple. Rather than the bank officials at Tennessee Commerce Bank, particularly their COO, releasing the bank's true financial condition, they chose to understate losses to make the bank's financial status appear healthier than what it was. In addition, they did not have viable underwriting standards, and so they were making loans to individuals who did not qualify and did not have the capability to repay the loans. This was first noticed in 2009. The bank came under scrutiny by the FDIC and was identified as being in a troubled condition. A 2012 report shows that the bank made an additional $400 million in new loans from 2009 to 2012. And as stated before, in 2009, they were identified as being in a troubled condition. So they continued to lend even though the financial condition of the bank was not solid. According to a class action lawsuit, the bank is not only accused of understating losses, but having virtually no underwriting standards in place from 2008 forward. But they declared to the regulators that they had sound measures in place. They also failed to manage its existing portfolios or note any troubled loans within the portfolio. Meanwhile, while the bank's financial condition continued to deteriorate unbeknownst to the regulators and to shareholders, the executives continued to enjoy lavish perks, which included salary increases and bonuses, $1,000 a month car allowances, and considerable stock options. However, things came to a head in 2011 when bank regulators were able to discover the bank's true financial condition. The bank stated that of their portfolio, only 2.44%, or approximately $28 million in losses. However, regulators discovered the true number was actually $416.8 million, which was 42% of the bank's assets. And these were, again, losses. As a result, the bank closed and the FDIC took over the institution. They ended up selling a portion of the assets to Republic Bank and Trust. The executives who were at the bank faced federal charges and could face jail time with fines. Some of their court cases are still pending, so that is something that we're not sure of the complete outcome. But some of the major issues identified with this case is that the executives lied and deceived federal regulators for their own greed. This impacted the employees, community, and their customers. This is also a perfect example of white-collar crime, as the executives did not display any ethical leadership and didn't meet a moral minimum and comply with the law. Under tort law, this could also be considered fraudulent misrepresentation, as they misrepresented their true financial condition to their shareholders and to their employees alike. It's an unfortunate situation that impacted several people. Like I said, it impacted their employees, their shareholders, and ultimately the community that they operated within. But again, everyone has a moral standard that they have, a moral and ethical standard that they have to adhere to, and this bank failed at almost every level to do so. So that's my discussion on Tennessee Commerce Bank and their unethical decisions.